other additional tips when you're stuck. So these are lateral thinking triggers, things that you can use to help stimulate your ideas. Okay, so fractionation is basically the concept of segmenting it, right? Breaking it down into natural and artificial methods, for example. So now if I were to try to stick things together or you know, put two parts together, the natural way could be to observe nature, right? So you're biomimicking, for example. What you see here is the gecko feet. This is obviously a cliche now, but you know, initially when they were doing bio-inspired nano micro scale adhesives, you know, this is something that they were looking at initially. How do we actually increase this surface area of interaction, for example? And then there's the artificial way, which is chemical, perhaps, a type of glue that you would use. Okay, so these are different ways in which you can segment your problem that you're trying to brainstorm around. The other one is called reversal. Basically, I really like this a lot, right? You're basically trying to refresh your mind, almost like a palate cleanser almost. What you're doing here is you're basically switching the problem around. So perhaps you were brainstorming how to cut tissue, like we previously mentioned. And you could take like a quick 30-second break just to reverse this question, right? How would we put this two pieces of tissue together, right? So these are different ways in which you can relax your mind, refresh it, and then go back into brainstorming again so that you can actually go at a pretty good and effective pace, okay? Then at the top right, you'll see here there are analogies. So straightforward one would be perhaps your blood vessels and piping. Of course, analogies are not perfect. There is no multiple layers of muscles working in different directions in your piping, but there would be in your artery. The clogging is also different, and the chemical and physical nature of the interior of your pipe is definitely very different from the endothelium layer in your artery, for example. Okay, so but analogies are a good way to sort of bring adjacent technologies and industry solutions into the ones that you're currently working on. And last but not least is random provocation, right? So using random words as triggers. This is something that the blue hat moderator can use to help spur different discussions within the brainstorming session.